Today on SVG News, these Nier fans are far from happy, plus surefire proof that Uncharted's Nathan Drake totally, definitely, without a doubt, kickstarted The Last of Us's apocalypse. Kinda, sorta, okay, not really, at all.
Face it, genius, you've been playing.
Naughty Dog has brought gamers some of the most revolutionary titles of the last several years, but the devs' two crowning achievements are arguably the Uncharted and The Last of Us franchises.
No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for.
Over the years, The Last of Us fans have even theorized that there may be a deeper connection between Naughty Dog's two biggest series. Some even believe that the two franchises take place in a shared universe. Now, one player's discovery may have further cemented that popular theory. While playing through Uncharted 4, Reddit user kheinrichs547 stumbled upon a pill bottle with a familiar logo. It seems that this medication came from none other than Weston's Pharmacy, a chain that can be spotted throughout The Last of Us 2. At one point in the game, players can even access a safe hidden inside a Weston's Pharmacy, which contains some invaluable supplies for Ellie's journey. As pointed out by other commenters in the thread, Weston's Pharmacy has a lengthy history of appearances in the world of The Last of Us. Weston's locations can be seen in the first game of the series, as well as in the Left Behind DLC that fleshes out Ellie's backstory. In Left Behind, Ellie and her best friend Riley actually look through a Weston's Pharmacy location while they're on the run.
Weston's Pharmacy. That sounds promising.
This is the latest in a series of slight connections between The Last of Us and the Uncharted franchise. In Uncharted 3, Nathan Drake can find a newspaper with a headline warning of a deadly fungus, which referenced the outbreak from The Last of Us. Then, Uncharted 4 actually featured a poster for The Last of Us, American Daughters, a comic book spin-off of the apocalyptic series, as well as a collectible pendant bearing the logo of The Last of Us's Fireflies. These and other Easter eggs have even given rise to a wild fan theory. Some people believe that Nathan Drake himself may have started the outbreak seen in The Last of Us. You know the one.
She takes over your mind, attaches herself to your body, and before you know it, she's turned you into a fungus thingy so she can release her spores, contaminate more people, and destroy civilization as we know it!
The rabbit hole that is Weston's Pharmacy doesn't stop there, however. Back when The Last of Us Left Behind was coming out, Naughty Dog created a number of fake Twitter accounts for viral marketing purposes. This included accounts for Weston's Pharmacy and other fictional businesses, all of which posted tweets that referenced in-universe events from the games. The accounts made for a cool concept, although The Last of Us writer Neil Druckmann has pointed out that some of those old Weston's Pharmacy tweets hit a little too close to the real world these days. The reviews are in, and Nier Automata players have made it clear that they strongly prefer the Xbox Game Pass version to the Steam release. Ever since the March 17, 2021 release of Nier Automata on Game Pass, Steam players have spoken up to say that they're not okay with getting the short end of the stick. Games Radar reported that gamers are now review bombing the RPG on Steam. And over the past few days, the negative reviews have been stacking up. Unlike the well-reviewed Game Pass version of the game, the site notes that, quote, the Steam version continues to be plagued by problems, including frame rate and control issues. The overall consensus seems to be that Game Pass features a superior version of Yoko Taro's trippy masterpiece, thanks to multiple patches and updates that are not currently present in the Steam release.
Now isn't that a load of horse?
The Steam reviews speak for themselves. User Yellowcake wrote, after letting the Steam port languish for 4 years, Square Enix did the impossible. They put a better version of the game on Game Pass PC with fidelity effects, HDR, borderless mode, and improved performance while doing absolutely nothing about the pre-existing version. Meanwhile, user Santiago wrote, I can't recommend this version anymore. Square Enix never patched the Steam version despite being the first ones to pay full price for the game. Hopefully they soon patch this as well, so we can get that stutter fixed here too. Since Nier Automata released on Steam back in 2017, it has accumulated plenty of positive reviews. So as of now, it still boasts very positive reviews overall. However, recent reviews are considered mixed at best. That's pretty significant for a game that was considered to be one of the best RPGs of 2017. Still, it makes sense that players on Steam feel they should have the same gaming capabilities as their Game Pass counterparts, especially since they're the ones who shelled out the money early on.
Disappointed!
According to Polygon, Nier Automata isn't the only game with patches and choices available on Game Pass that are out of reach for Steam users. The Evil Within has the exact same issue. These bumps in the road could be enough to give some players pause. Only time will tell if these fan criticisms will lead to any changes for the Steam version of Nier Automata, but let's face it, probably not.
Disappointed.